What's going on, everybody? I'm David Messick, and this is
Josh Nicholson. We are with Natty Gains.
So a lot of people are thinking, Natty Gains, what's this page about? So basically, why did I even start working out? Why did I get into this, and why am I passionate about fitness? Well, when I was about 13, 14 years old, my brother was in high school, and he was running track, he was into sports, and he was, he looked good, and I was just super skinny. I was 115 pounds at 6 foot tall, and I kind of got made fun of for being super skinny. Girls were flexing and their arms were bigger than me and stuff like that, and it just, when you're 13 and 14 years old, that messes with your head. So I started getting into working out. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was going into the gym and I was moving around weights, and I fell in love with it. I started putting on weight very slowly. It's very hard for me to put on weight, and I was eating like crazy, and I just loved it. I saw those numbers going up in the gym, I saw my weight going up, and then I just really got into it to where it just became a huge passion of mine. What about you, Josh?
Well, mine was a little bit different, I suppose. I did have a little bit of an inferiority complex in middle school. I didn't have any affiliation with fitness at all back then. I didn't really do anything whatsoever physical fitness-wise. But I started to notice, it started getting like that, that skinny gut look and all that. I started seeing like more rolls in my stomach, especially when you sit down. You just grab a handful of that stuff, and it started becoming disgusting to me.
Oh, the skinny fat.
Yeah. And there was like a minimal element of bullying back then. It wasn't like anything over the top. But I don't know. It just I started looking at myself in the mirror, and then combine that with the fact that I was watching a lot of different cartoons. How the media back in the 90s were just kind of you got all these yoked up, jacked up dudes and all that. Combination of all that at the time, and when you're in your mid-teens, it's just everything gets implanted in your brain pretty solid, and I just it all just hit me at once. So I'm I just need to start working out. I was always into martial arts movies, action movies, and like I said, the cartoons.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z was a major influence for myself. The Japanese anime thing hit really hard back then, so
huge.
it was a big influencer. A lot of guys around my age actually got influenced by that TV show to become more fit than they were.
Yeah.
But just combine that with everything, and all of a sudden it's next thing I know, I'm buying the first model of the Bowflex, and I just started lifting that thing like a lunatic, and it surprisingly fast. It got me pretty skinny ripped, and I was I'm really into this.
Yeah.
And I was really digging the feeling of it. I like getting that pump feeling, and just being able to just get rid of all that fat, and I'm just I was really flexible and more active. It really panned out well for me, so I just kind of kept going with it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I remember looking back, I had no clue what I was doing for the most part. I took an advanced physical conditioning class my sophomore through senior year, and we would do some weight training, but man, I wanted to learn how to do it, so it was just YouTube chest workout. And then next thing you know, I found Scott Herman Fitness, and Scott Herman really changed my life, because I saw this guy who had a great natural physique, who was really showing you how to lift weights. And for the first time, I was going into the gym and I'd watch this video, and then I'd lay back and I'd try how to do it, and I just slowly started to learn. And YouTube's a great source to have those videos out there, to where
it really is, especially nowadays. Yeah,
you can teach yourself just about how to do anything. So why Natty Gains? Why are we doing what we're doing? So my biggest thing is, obviously, as you guys see and know now, that fitness has been a huge passion of mine. And 5 to 6 days a week, day in and day out, I've fallen in love with this sport. I did my first competition back in 2017. I've done a few, as they call it, bulks and cuts, to where you throw on some weight and then you shred back down for the summer. And I've really learned to figure out how my body responds to things. But I get questions all the time on, how do you do it, Dave? How do you get fit? How do you do this? How do you do it when you're busy? Everybody is busy. We're all working full-time jobs. A lot of people out there have kids. They have things going on. Some people working 60, 70 hours a week. And how do you make time for the gym? How do you make it a priority? And, not everybody can. But me and Josh are here, we're just like everybody else. we work those crazy hours, we work the long days, but yet we still find time for this. So we want to give people an outlook on how you actually can make this happen when you live that normal lifestyle of that crazy 9 to 5 like everybody else, you know?
Yeah, we're going to try to provide the perspective from the working class, you know. I mean, that's pretty much what we are. We overwork all the time, you know. Yep. I'm a workaholic and it sucks, but, you know, it's just the way I'm wired, it's the way he's wired. You know, we're driven to, you know, just provide for ourselves and our loved ones and all that stuff. So, but at the same time, we manage to, you know, make time for ourselves to still stick with the whole fitness thing and just go at it as hard as we can.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that perspective I think will help your average Joe out there. I mean, there's a lot of fitness stuff out on the social media where you see people doing the whole extravagant lifestyles or traveling.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to do a workout at this gym in Chicago, and next we're going to London and then Australia. We can't do any of that. It's just not the way it's going to go.
Anytime Fitness right down the road. That's where we'll be at.
It's not going to work out. We'll be doing workouts at our Anytime Fitness family gym. It's going to be lovely, nice and quiet and controlled. And then there's going to be other times we'll probably try to get some beach workouts in. We'll do some outdoor workouts near the complex back where we work.
Yep.
You know, we're going to try to mix it up best we can. We're going to do some home workouts. You know, I'm going to try to pump up some videos here now because there's a lot of different home workout videos that we can do here and show you people how to do it without going to a gym or even without needing equipment. So we're going to try to do all that for you.
But let's get to the big question. Natty. Now, most of you might know what that means if you're watching this and you're in the fitness industry. You know that Natty is a slang term for natural. You know, and that's what we're really about, is the natural, healthy lifestyle of this sport and what it means to be a natural athlete. You know, because first and foremost, like if anyone was to ask me the big reason, why do you work out? You know, why do you do it? I want to be able to do things that other people, like, you know, oh man, I can't go hiking, I can't play with my kids, I can't do this because I'm out of shape. You know, they walk up the stairs and they're heavy breathing. I never want that for myself. So first and foremost, I want to be healthy. And I believe natural is the best way to go. I mean, I don't want to have anything to do with being an enhanced athlete. You know, that's not for me. You know, I don't discredit for the people that do it. If that's their whole life, if that's what they've devoted it to, so be it. But we want to be natural. And we want to show people how it is to live a healthy lifestyle and what you actually can expect on being a natural athlete, because you got to work harder and it takes a little bit more time to get the results that you want.
No steroids or synthol, please.
Yeah, none of that. So, I mean, what does it mean to be like a natural athlete to you, Josh? When you hear that and you just think Natty, like, what is it? What is that to you?
I mean, it's really simple for me. All it is just working your butt off in the gym and eating as healthy as possible. I mean, that's about as basic as it gets. I mean, I just eat whole foods. A lot of times, man, I mean, there's periods of time where I don't even take protein powder. It's just meats, veggies, and, you know, some grains here and there. And then you go in the gym about 5 or 6 days a week and you just do what you can, you know, and kill it best you can. And that's about all that matters to me. It's very simple for guys like me.
So the thing is, you know, a lot of people ask, you know, like, what's your diet? What do you do? We don't believe in diets. You know, and if you're one of those people that you're looking for the keto, you're looking for the paleo, you're looking for this and that, we believe in flexible dieting, which all that means is eating healthy the majority part of the time, but living by the 80-20 rule. You know, you still have to enjoy life because life's about balance. If you're going to that birthday party and you can't have a piece of cake because it's not on your keto diet, I'm sorry, but you're not living your life to the fullest, and I don't want that for anybody. I want you to live a lifestyle to where you eat clean for the most part. You get to work out, but yet you still get to enjoy the things that everybody should get to enjoy, because that's what this is about. Being healthy, but still enjoying life to its fullest. I mean, which leads to the point of where, you know, you guys see so many things in the fitness industry now on all these guys, you know, buy my eight-week training program and you can look like this. And, you know, everybody's trying to sell you something nowadays on, and don't get me wrong, these guys are very, very knowledgeable on what they do. You know, they know what they're doing for the most part. But at the same time, your guys' body might not respond to what it is they're telling you, because everybody's genetic makeup is made up differently. And how Josh just told you, it's trial and error. You know, I've done 6 bulks and cuts, you know, to lean out to where when I started it, I had no clue what I was really doing, and I had to figure out what worked for me. I made a lot of mistakes. I dropped weight super fast. I lost a lot of muscle because I overdid it. I thought I couldn't eat carbs at all. Like, I thought carbs were a sin, no bread. Guys, you can eat carbs. Carbs are energy. You need that. So what I'm getting at basically is things are trial and error. You have to find, like, somebody, we can help you guys with the gist on what is healthy and what you should try to do. But if you don't stick for something for at least 3 weeks to monitor how your body actually responds to it, you're wasting your time, because you're not going to see results like this. And everybody wants that. And that's the part about natural that's crazy. You have to work for it. But I'm telling you, it is so rewarding, because working for something, it makes you really appreciate it, and it gives you purpose. It gives you that motive. It gives you that drive. And I'm telling you from myself, it makes every other aspect of my life better when I work for something. I don't know about you. What do you think, Josh?
It's more or less about the same concept for me. It's, I found more or less what works for me. I've tried several different I've tried the keto thing. I've done intermittent fasting before, but I only mostly do that for caloric restriction purposes, because I don't think anything out there is magic at all. No. I hated keto. It just didn't work for me. The standard bodybuilder type of diet, where you're doing like several meals a day and you're just kind of fluctuating your macros here and there. It's kind of basic, but it's simple for me.
Yeah.
There's no stress involved. Over time, I've gotten to realize the consistency helps for me.
Yep.
And I can just pretty much eyeball whatever I'm eating at this point. I know what foods to take in overall, and that's just something you figure out over time. And but like you said, you can't just expect anything in like a few days or anything like that. You gotta give it a few weeks before before you even feel anything. Not even just see results. You need to feel the results too.
Yeah.
And even at first, when you try something new, it's probably gonna feel like hell.
Yeah.
So
it's true.
You're just gonna have to give it time. Patience is key.
And I think that goes into everybody has different goals, and they're driven differently.
Mm-hmm.
And what we want to give you guys is, we want to be able to help you guys reach those goals and show you what we've actually learned from our own experience. Like I said, we've been at this for a good while now, 10 years, about 14 years, and we've messed up along the way. We've learned a few things on what works, what doesn't work, bad form, good form, and not
injuries.
Yeah, and it's not everybody's goal to be the big bodybuilder or to work out 5 or 6 days a week. We get that. Sometimes people just want to be healthy, and everybody and their brother's telling you to do something differently. But the way we do it, it's the easiest thing possible. It's all about that healthy lifestyle balance, and that's really one thing at Natty Gains, being that natural, being that healthy athlete, on just giving you guys the tools and advice to be able to do a simple at-home workout. We want to give you that, letting you know you guys can eat cake, pizza, burgers, ice cream, and still be healthy and enjoy it. That doesn't mean you get to eat that every single day, every single meal. But yeah, we eat burgers, pizza, ice cream throughout, occasionally, to enjoy life. You got
moderation.
Moderation. You got to have that balance, and we want to be able to give you guys the tools to equip yourself to be able to get that quick 15-minute workout at home, to be able to go into the gym and to get motivated and learn how to do things properly, and let you know that as a natural athlete, it's going to take a little bit more time. It's going to be a little harder. But like I said, hard work is attractive. When you get those goals and you start to see them, you guys, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better at your job. You're going to feel better in your house. You're going to feel better in your relationships with your friends. If you're married, your relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it may be, it just gives you a better outlook on life, because you wake up with a purpose. I wake up and I think, it's not I wake up and it's Monday, I gotta go to work. No, it's I wake up.
Oh, I do that sometimes.
All right, guys, I'm not gonna completely lie to you. Sometimes I wake up and it's like, oh crap, it's Monday. But for the most part, it's like, man, I got legs today. Why do I start legs on Monday? It's the hardest thing to train. So it's like, all right, man, it's time to smash it. We got goals to hit. And when you hit that workout so intense, that just sets the mindset for the rest of the week. All right, I smashed the hardest thing this week. Now, all right, it's time to go to my job. It gives you that positive outlook for the rest of the things that you go on. And you guys might say, how does working out make me feel better or anything else? Trust me, once you try it, you'll understand it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to actually articulate that feeling overall, but it's like you kind of feel more mobile, you kind of feel more energized. That comes especially with the nutrition aspect of it. I mean, you eat better foods, yeah, and some of it doesn't quite taste like your average McDonald's meal or your ice cream meal or all that stuff, you know. But overall, you kind of thank yourself for it because I mean, you do feel a lot better overall. You know, that's, you know, like I said, the workouts, the nutrition, it all translates into a better overall lifestyle. You got a better feeling through life, you know, you're more motivated as a result, at least most people are, you know, some guys do it just so they can do it, you know, but yeah, overall I'd say it's more of a positive outlook on things.
Yeah, you know, to wrap this up real quick, I think the biggest thing we want you guys to see is there's 24 hours in a day. Everybody utilizes them differently. Everybody has different goals. You know, I've worked out at every different hour of the day that there is because I've worked every shift that there is, guys. I'm a shift worker, you know. I've worked the overnights, I've worked the 12s, I've worked the overtime, I've worked the 70, 80-hour weeks. And to find that time for the gym and just that healthy lifestyle everybody's going to utilize it differently. You guys have different goals. But we here at Natty Gains, we want to help you reach your goals in a natural way, give you real information on what really works, not try to throw something your way to say, you know, buy this, try this, do that. No, we just want to give you real legit information from the experience that we've learned over the years, the things that we've messed up on. We want to tell you to not do it. You know, we want to help you live your best lives because it's something that we're passionate about, and we want to help influence other people to be passionate about it too, because I'm telling you, the fitness world, it's changed my life for the better. It's helped me in all areas of my life. It gives me this drive to just be confident and smash every little area of my life, and we want to help give you guys that. So
yeah, hopefully we can provide that, you know, if anything, just a little bit of guidance, motivation, you know, whatever we can do for y'all out there, you know, it's gonna be worth it.
So Natty Gains, we want to help you be the best natural person that you can be and just be happy, confident every single day. So stay tuned for Natty Gains for more content, more videos. And if you guys have something you'd like to see, just put it in the comments below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, the little bell, so you know when we're uploading new content every day. And guys, have a wonderful day wherever you're at.
Peace.